Yo, YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Devin Hughes here, ready to do a reaction to my man Chris Miracle's Everything Wrong with WWE Royal Rumble match. If you want to check out the original video, the link will be in the description box below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description. Also, without further ado, let's go ahead and get our reaction on to all my brothers out there. Let's do this.
In the late 1980s, Pat Patterson devised an idea of a match similar to a battle royal referred to as the Royal Rumble match. Before it became one of the most exciting matches of each year, the Royal Rumble was simply a random battle royal with no strings attached to it. You go in, you win, and we'll see you tomorrow. In 1988, the inaugural Royal Rumble match took place. Or did it? Despite being a test match at an untelevised house show, the first ever Royal Rumble match actually took place in 1987. Where it was won by the man who became the runner-up in the first televised Rumble match, One Man Gang. Also, the first ever Royal Rumble event took place as a televised event on the USA Network rather than on pay-per-view, mainly because WWF didn't think it would be that great. I saw a rule about the elimination stating that if any other body part is outside the ring upon going over the top rope, you are eliminated as well. I'm guessing that rule was ignored, otherwise how do you explain Kofi Kingston's handstand in 2012?
Here's the thing about these Royal Rumble moments though. I think the true rules is that if either your right foot or your left foot touches the floor, if you have one foot touch the floor, you're still in the Rumble. If you have 2 feet on the floor, you're out. And I've seen a lot of high flying superstars like Kofi Kingston or someone like Sin Cara or Rey Mysterio use any types of obstacles or any objects to stay in the Rumble, either using the handstands or it could be all the other things to stay in the Rumble. But what I'm seeing right here is how Kofi Kingston, the way he uses his balance, that's how you know that the dude got some skills on him though. So I think the way they're doing it is on
being
point.
Ignored by officials. Since there are no disqualifications in the Royal Rumble match, I can understand certain situations, though I myself find it unfair that an elimination caused by someone who is not a participant in the match is valid. If that guy was not even in the match, then from the book's point of view, it should say that the participant eliminated himself. In 1992, for the first time ever, the WWF Championship was up for grabs in the Royal Rumble match when the title was vacated. Since the reward of getting a title shot at WrestleMania didn't exist at the time, I can let it slide. But in 2016, the WWE Championship was to be defended in the Royal Rumble match after 23 years of an even greater reason to win the Rumble. Speaking of unusual situations, both Lex Luger and Bret the Hitman Hart got eliminated from the Royal Rumble match, and after continuous back and forth arguing, they were both deemed the winner and both got a title shot at WrestleMania 10 that year. In 2005, the same thing happened with John Cena and Batista, except for the fact that the match was restarted. What's ironic is they both ended up receiving title matches that same WrestleMania regardless of the restart. So why didn't they just restart the match back in 1994 or something?
Right.
Stone Cold Steve Austin won his first of what would become 3 Royal Rumble matches in 1997, despite already getting eliminated by Bret Hart. Kind of a good thing he was denied his title match because of that situation, but regardless. Same thing happened in 2000 when The Rock had won the Royal Rumble match despite his feet hitting the ground first before The Big Show did. Even Vince McMahon himself won the Royal Rumble match in 1999, but he decided to give up his title opportunity at WrestleMania 15, thus making the 1999 match completely pointless. Winners of the Royal Rumble can also defend their title opportunity if there's someone else who wants a title shot. Enough said. If you won the Royal Rumble, you shouldn't have to defend that title shot at all. In 2006, Rey Mysterio lasted over 60 minutes to become the longest running participant in a single Rumble match, and he ended up losing his title opportunity to Randy Orton. Despite losing his title opportunity, he was reinserted into the match 5 days later on SmackDown. I don't know if I should send the fact that he put his title opportunity on the line, or the fact that he still competed for the title at WrestleMania despite losing his opportunity. The original time slot between each entry was 2 minutes, but later shortened to just a minute and a half, likely because people were getting bored of having to wait 2 minutes for 28 other entries. There have even been times that a wrestler was assaulted beforehand, thus never entering the match. I'm thinking to myself, that ain't fair to the one who lost this opportunity because someone prevented it. And that person should at least compete in another match to earn a shot at the title.
I know, right?
Sounds to me that WWE has an obsession of putting the Royal Rumble event in San Antonio, Texas during a year with the number 7 in it, since it's hosted the 1997, 2007, and now 2017 event. I'm calling it now that the event will be held in San Antonio in 2027 when I'm likely retired from doing sim videos. In 1995, WWF really wanted to rush through the rush by having each entrant come out every 60 seconds and having the wrestlers quickly. The match went on for 38 minutes, becoming the shortest Royal Rumble with 30 entrants. In 2009, Santino Marella broke the record of shortest time in a Royal Rumble match. Unfortunately, as I mentioned this before, he did not last 1.9 seconds as WWE says he did. The real time was 2.1 seconds, which was still a millisecond or two below the Warlord's record held in 1989. WWE was just desperate to break records, even if it meant lying in the record books of how the record was broken. Multiple gimmicks of a wrestler are allowed in the Royal Rumble match, as Mick Foley appeared 3 times in the 1998 Royal Rumble under his 3 Faces of Foley. Makes me wonder why Stardust then returned to the Royal Rumble as Cody Rhodes, while I could enter the Royal Rumble as Christian Miracle and reappear as Hunter Bane later on. As far as WWE is concerned, the 2004 Royal Rumble doesn't even exist because of its winner. In some ways, I don't blame them for not mentioning the winner of the match, but making it seem like the match never existed is going a little too far.
Yeah.
Despite the Royal Rumble winners getting a title shot at WrestleMania since 1993, only 48% have actually won the championships, which is something I find hilarious to think about. The decade of the 2010s have not been a great decade for Royal Rumble matches so far, mainly due to its possible lack of stars, or the fact that wrestlers who have already won a Royal Rumble match has won 3 of the past 4 Royal Rumble matches. I swear to God, they better not do that in 2017 too, making it 4 of the past 5. Surprise entrants are always fun to think about in the Royal Rumble match, but in 2012, WWE kinda went overboard by having almost 1/3 of the entrants be surprise entrants. To me, 1, 2, or 3 is fine, but not fucking 8. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that fucking commentators competed in the Royal Rumble match too.
Yeah,
if that could happen, how come Howard Finkel didn't make an appearance in the Rumble, or a random fan in the front row too? In 2011, WWE expanded the Royal Rumble to 40 participants, mainly to allow 2 large stables to be in the match, and about 30% of the match was the stables dominating one entrant after the other, and making me check the time to see how long we had left. Good thing they went back to 30. If you jump the gun before your entrant number occurs, you are disqualified, as demonstrated by Finlay in 2008. While that is the case, people say Finlay was disqualified because he uses shillelagh, which is obviously inaccurate. Also, while weapons have been used in so many Royal Rumble matches, Finlay used his and they say he got disqualified for that. Their argument is his use of a foreign object, which is a stupid comeback considering a kendo stick is also a foreign object, and yet no one got disqualified from using that. With the exception of Alberto Del Rio and Roman Reigns at the time, 8 of the past 10 winners of the Royal Rumble have been wrestlers who were already multiple-time world champions and WrestleMania headliners. Which is why I'm hoping that uprising stars start winning Royal Rumble matches, as it's an opportunity to headline WrestleMania. Also, a lot of the time, the Royal Rumble winner does not headline WrestleMania. As a matter of fact, out of the 23 winners that received title opportunities in the main event of WrestleMania, 15 of them have actually been in the main event of WrestleMania that year. The previous 8 have either not competed for the title, was in the mid-card of the event, or, this makes me vomit in my mouth, they fucking opened the show instead of headlined it! That's all I got for the Royal Rumble match sins. If there's any sins about the Royal Rumble match concept that I may have missed, put them down in the comments. Though they officially will not be counted in this video, I'm always interested to see what you could find as well. And for anyone giving me sins for the Royal Rumble match from 2017 onward, just so you know that this video was created before that and thus don't give me shit about it.
Hey, yo, Chris, man. I think you should do 2017's Royal Rumble if that happens. If even if you have a chance to do a sense for 2017's Royal Rumble, I suggest you doing it because I hope and pray to God that John Cena does not get the title shot, because I'm so sick of this company giving Cena more title opportunities. The guy's a part-timer. He doesn't deserve anything because I just don't like his character. I don't like what he represents. I don't like what he stands for. I hate the idea of him being the best. CM Punk said it best. I hate this idea that you're being the best. That you still kissing Vince McMahon's booty and you still sucking his left nut and it shows. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy my reaction video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comments down below, and click that like button, man. It's your man Devin Hughes here, and I'll see y'all in my next video.